Hey guys, I've just finished my lunchtime workout and I had a request for a stretch session this morning. So I'm going to do a quick little stretch sesh for you now. Alrighty, so I'm going to also use the wall today, so make sure you've got some wall space near you. And I've got my little yoga mat here, but you can grab a towel. So when you're ready, we're just going to get started on our back because that's always a nice way to sort of start a stretch session, especially if you just sweat like I have. And we'll start by bending those legs up. We'll take the right leg straight up to the ceiling, catch the back of your thigh. Now, if you have a TheraBand or a strap and you like to loop it around your foot, you're welcome to do that. And you're just working on driving that heel up towards the ceiling, but relax your head, neck, and shoulders. If you find your head is lifting a lot, pop a pillow under your head or something else to support it. And I'm just going to flex and point my toes here. What else is quite nice when we're doing a little stretch is to have some relaxing music in the background. So you guys can always hunt me down on Spotify, and I've got tons and tons and years of playlists on there. They're all pretty well named, so you can work out what's good, like flow, mellow flow, vinyasa, that sort of stuff for a stretch class. So just a little point and flex. A few little circles there. And then we're going to take that foot, bend it, cross that ankle just below the left knee. Now you can stay there if you want a bit more. Draw that left knee in, catch the thigh or the front of the shin. And again, shoulders are relaxed here. Your bum is nice and heavy, so you want to think long spine. You shouldn't be tucking your tailbone up there, all right? It should be a nice, heavy, long spine. And I quite like a little rock side to side, a little bit of movement there. It can feel kind of nice. Maybe even closing down the eyes. And we'll let go of the legs and keep the legs where they are. Take the arms out into a T. Continue crossing the right leg over like you're sitting cross-legged, and then lower the knees right over towards the left. Now you can look over your right hand if that's comfortable for your neck. And don't worry if the shoulders are lifting. It's a passive twist, so just let everything go. I'm just trying to actively breathe into your right side lung here. Might help deepen the twist. You can place your left hand on your right knee. Give it a little bit of pressure there. And we'll slowly come back. Uncross the legs. Place both feet down. Place both hands beside your hips. Just a little easy bridge roll to rinse that out. So I just want you to tuck your tailbone. Slowly push your knees forward as you float your hips up. Let the chest expand here. Let it all open. And then melt your spine all the way back down. Let's do that one more time. Big breath in. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone. Push your knees over your toes as you lift those hips. Let the chest open. And then melting all the way back down. Nice. Alrighty. Let's take the left leg up towards the ceiling. Grab the back of the leg. Again, if you've got a band, TheraBand, or even a tea towel over that foot. And again, soften through the neck and shoulders. I kind of let my arms be little dead weights on the legs here. I'm not trying to yank it, just kind of letting them hang. I've got a little point and flex. Kind of nice to give the feet a little bit of love. Circles. And we'll take that figure 4. So cross the ankle just below that knee, leaving it there, or bending that knee and catching the thigh or the front of the shin. Again, shoulders are soft, head soft. Maybe a little rock side to side. And keep this bum down though. Shouldn't be tucking up. Spine should feel nice and long. I should even be able to slide my hand underneath your lower back slightly. You can always pop a little pillow underneath your head there if that feels more comfortable, and we can all just close down our eyes now and I'll shut up. And we'll take the arms out into a T, move into that little cross-legged position and lower the legs all the way over to the right, maybe even looking over your left hand. Maybe place the right hand on top of the left knee, give a little bit of weight there. And slowly rolling onto my back, uncrossing those legs, just a couple of bridge rolls again, hands resting beside your hips, feet hip distance apart, take a breath in. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone, slowly peeling that spine out one vertebrae at a time, big breath in at the top, melting your hips all the way back down, big breath in at the bottom, and exhale, tuck your tailbone, slowly floating those hips up. And lowering all the way back down. And hug your knees in towards your chest. And you've got two options here. You can take an easy rock and roll up to seated, or just roll onto one side and press yourself up. From here, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together, knees out nice and wide. Just open up those hips a little bit. If you can't sit up nice and tall here, I want you to pop a little pillow or a block underneath your hips. Okay, so you should feel like you can sit up nice and tall and not be rounding through your spine. Cool. From here, I'm going to ground these thighs. So I'm going to wrap those thighs out. So I've got my thumbs, I'm wrapping those thighs out. I'm going to hold that down and then take a little hinge forward. Might even feel like I'm sticking my bum out behind me, and then I'm bringing my hands down. I'm going to let my head go. And I'm not forcing this fold forward. I'm not pulling for dear life. I'm just kind of letting it hang. I'm letting the thighs feeling like they're opening, and I'm letting my head go. And while we're here, we're going to take a few little head circles, because we always build tension in our neck from life, from thinking, all those big brains we carry around because we're so smart. And then just slowly moving in a direction that feels good for you. Make sure you're not feeling dizzy. And then just letting that go, just taking a little shake side to side. And then we'll slowly come back up to seated. All right, let's unfold the right leg, or left leg if you're mirroring me. Let's do the left leg, right? And then you're just going to turn to face that leg. Again, pop yourself up on something if you find that you're not sitting up nice and tall. Take a big deep breath in, and then you're just going to fold over that leg. All right, so it feels like a little bit of a twist over that leg. If the hamstrings are tight, take a little bend in your knee. I want you to think belly onto your thigh as you fold over that leg. All right, and then you just let everything soften again. Trying to let the shoulders scrunch up to your ears. Let them go. Just let them chill. Chill the shoulders. And you're breathing. Maybe taking that little rock side to side with your head. One more breath here. And then you're slowly coming back up. Alrighty, pick up your right leg, hop it over your left, and then we're just going to take an easy twist to the right hand side. Now, if you're pregnant and doing this, you're twisting to the other side, so you're in an open twist. This is a closed twist. And slowly coming back. Let's unfold that leg and then fold the other leg in. And then we'll turn to face your right leg or what other leg you've got out. Sit up nice and tall. Feel like you've twisted your chest towards that foot, and then you just fold and let it go. You can let that head go, give it a little shake, a little nod, a few little circles. Shoulders go. One more breath here. And then we'll slowly come up. Alrighty, grab your leg, pop it over. And you're sitting up nice and tall, and you've got your version of your twist. So you can hug that knee in. Or if you're pregnant, coming to the other side. Remember, trying to sit up nice and tall, rib cage around spine as you move into rotation. And we're slowly letting those legs go. Give them a little bit of a shake. And then just want to get into the front of these hips a little bit. So I want you to come onto all fours, into a tabletop. Take a few rounds of cat-cow, breathing in, opening up through your chest. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone, scoop your belly and looking back. Breathing in, letting the belly fall, letting the ribs flare, opening up the front, and then exhale, opening up the back. Alrighty, let's step the right foot forward in between your hands. Heel toe it forward if you need to. Slide the back knee back. I just want you to let those hips sink. If you feel like you're really cramped here, you can always come up onto this thigh and give that knee a little bit of a push away. Alright, do what feels best for you to open up the front of this left hip here. This bit. And you can always play around with that. Sometimes you can sort of feel a little bit more depth. Probably actually feel it a bit more here. Yeah. And place both hands on the inside of the right foot. Tuck your back toes, lift that leg up, and we're taking a sneaky little swivel straight to the other side. Wow, like a party trick. Lower that knee down, coming straight to the other side. So let those hips sink. Find whatever little hip flex stretch works for you in this lunge. Maybe placing both hands on that knee, giving that knee a little push away. Letting those hips lower. Watch that those shoulders aren't creeping up towards your ears as you push that thigh away if you're taking that option. And then slowly bring both hands down, tuck your back toes, lift that leg up, and this time we're going to step forward. I just want both feet underneath your hips, or take them a little bit wider, and just grab opposite elbows, let the head hang, and I want you to sway freely side to side. Take a soft bend in the knees so you're keeping that lower back long, and just let it hang. You can even let the hands sort of sway if that feels better on the floor. Otherwise, opposite elbows is good too. And then release both hands down. Work both hands over to the outside of your left foot, and try and bend into your left knee and bend into your right knee and push your hips to the right. And then look underneath your right underarm. And then coming to the other side, walk your hands over to the right, bend into your left knee, look underneath your left underarm. It's like a little side stretch there. And both hands back to center. Take a little bend side to side through those knees. Let the head hang, little sway. And then coming to stillness and soft bend in those knees as you rebuild your spine. And we're just going to slowly finish at the wall. Get this chest a little bit more open. I'm going to take my left hand into a little cactus here, up against the wall. All right, so I'm getting in nice and close. And then I'm just turning away from the wall. I've got my left foot forward, right foot back, left hand on the wall. And you should already feel it opening up through that left arm there. And you can always play with sliding the elbow up and down, finding just sort of that juicy spot. This is definitely needed if you've been doing lots of planks or chest presses or arm work or handstand plank. And then we'll come straight to the other side. So right elbow, right foot forward, left foot back. just letting that go. We'll take a big shoulder roll and then just making that a little bit bigger with those elbows rolling back. And then maybe the whole arms going up, nice big circles, hitting the wall there, and you're losing my head. I'm gonna kneel down. And you are all done. So you can take a few deep breaths here. Let it go. One more deep breath in. And out. And that is your quickie little stretch sesh. See you guys soon.